You found another powerful edition of The Brew. Jersey Joe, Ion Live over there in Vegas. And you about to talk about, well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How hard of a question is that? That's the question put on social media this week. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Who would you go into battle with? Who's the best and why? You got a 1 in 4 chance to pick one. Unless, of course, you did one of the crazy options some people did and picked somebody from a completely different show. But 4 Ninja Turtles, who are you going to battle with? Joel, who are you going to battle with?
Who would I go to battle with? First of all, there's no real bad answer to this question. There's degrees of good, I'll put it that way. But, just for the record, let's be real clear. This is my answer.
Oh, survey says, bing, turnover, Michelangelo. There you go.
I actually, when I was a kid growing up, I always liked Michelangelo, so I went with, whatever he would get. Like, you go to the ice cream truck and get ice cream, I would always pick anything Michelangelo. But yeah, he's the best just because he's got the best personality. All the weapons are kind of interchangeable. You know, some of them are going to have different effects, but I would go to war with any of them. But my A1 pick right here.
Yeah, wow. You know, I totally forgot about the Ninja Turtles ice cream bars. They were good.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that when we talked about this topic. Wow. I just had a flashback here momentarily. It totally derailed me. Wow. Okay, well, am I allowed to say April O'Neil for my answer? Is that valid? That's not valid. No, okay. My answer would be, though, while you consume the rest of your beverages, Donatello. I like Donatello the best because he's the brains behind the group. If you need something figured out or you need some device design or a plot solved, Donatello's your guy. He's got the purple, the little, it's like a handkerchief on his head, you know, the headband. But so, Donatello, that's who I'm going with. So you're like a Michelangelo. But, Joel, I thought you were going to say Michelangelo because he, of all the turtles, liked pizza the most and a party.
See, now that actually does factor into my answer because that's my favorite food. That's my A1 above all else. That's the one thing I'll get. So, yeah, you figured right for that reason also.
Well, our viewers had all kinds of different answers and a different explanation. So, let's see what you guys had to say on social media, shall we? Here we go. Real Treat Sweets. He says, I forget all their names. I'm going to say the one who likes pizza. You can't go wrong with pizza. Chris says Vincent Van Gogh. He was a Ninja Turtle, right? And sends a Ninja Turtle gift that looked like it walked right out of the Van Gogh in our immersive experience that Joel and I both have gone to. Kimmy Girl 8, she says Michelangelo. Laura says Raphael. These papers are all stuck together, and I'm not going to be like my Spanish teacher in high school who used to dig a big lick thing and big wet thumbprint in the bottom of the page. That's gross, so I'm going to do that. All right, Michaela Ann, she says this is an impossible question to answer with no answer.
Hey, Joe.
That being said, Raphael. And one more, Heather says it's a toss-up between Michelangelo and Raphael. Yes, Joel, I see you're trying to get my attention. What's up?
How'd you get all those pages stuck together?
I don't. You know, knock it off, or I'm going to send Michelangelo out there to Vegas right now and slap you around a little bit.
He's on my team. You forgot he's already on my team. He's going to slap you around.
Yeah.
He's going to chuck you.
Yes. And one more viewer comment. Andrew says, Donatello, he was a nerd of the group that I feel science is very effective. Also, all right, Andrew agrees with me. You know, one thing that they could do, though, you know, if you take Donatello and you take, like, say you want to make it like a science show for kids, you know how, like, they have those educational shows for kids Saturday morning? You know, Donatello can teach kids how to make a homemade volcano. They dump, like, you know, the baking soda and the vinegar together. Maybe they can make it like a learning cartoon or Nickelodeon or something. It's the evolution of the series.
Pretty sure the Ninja Turtles have been on Nickelodeon, but that is a good point. And it doesn't surprise me considering you're like the Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson type.
Yeah, and you know what? I think they are back at Nickelodeon now. I mean, they were on Fox at one point. They were syndicated as a kid. So yeah, they're probably I think they are Nickelodeon now. Are they even animated? I don't know. They're like some animatronic thing. I don't know. What did you think about the Ninja Turtles movies that came out? The 2 live action movies. They were actually like real like puppets. Remember those? Probably late 80s, early 90s.
I was a kid and I don't remember them very well. But I'll say this: I remember watching the TV show as a kid, and that was like one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna say shout out to the Ninja Turtles. What's cool about them too is they have like crossovers with the Power Rangers and shit like that. And not only that, but when the story gets retold every generation, it's just generic enough and just specific enough where you can change certain things and just keep retelling the story, which is probably why you see so many different versions of the cartoon and the movies.
The movie, it was It wasn't as good as the cartoon, but it was still pretty good. Like, both of them I thought weren't bad. It's one of those few times where a sequel actually held up, because there were two of them, actually held up to the original movie. I mean, not quite as good. But yeah, that cartoon in the 80s, I used to watch that every afternoon coming home from school. And then they also used to air it when there was a such thing called Saturday morning cartoons. CBS did when I was a kid. And they were great. I mean, it was 60 minutes, 90 minutes, I can't remember. But yeah, a good time. So, hey, bring it back. The reruns aren't on anywhere as far as I know, either. The old ones or that movie. I haven't seen any of those in years. But more of your comments, because Rudy says Michelangelo because he's very chill in battle, knows Dunkachu, and loves pizza. Aaron says the leader, Leonardo, and it's not even close. And Mitch has the final answer. Leonardo has the superior weaponry. Now, I disagree with that, because I don't think Leonardo has a superior weaponry, because he just has those little, like glorified forks he kind of throws at people. Whereas I think Michelangelo actually has the best weapon. He's got that thing on the chain or whatever.
Yeah, Michelangelo does, the nunchucks. But you're actually thinking of Raphael with a little ding ding. He could pretty much just eat a salad,
Yeah, that's it. What did Leonardo have then?
Sword.
Oh, that's right, like Legend of Zelda. He was like Link. That's right. That's right.
There you go.
That's right. See, but that's why I still stick with Donatello, because even if they need like some kind of crazy weapon design, there's your boy to do it.
Yep, there you go.
Well, things are going to get real crazy right now as we go to the poll, because you guys voted, and we have your final answer as to who you think is the best Ninja Turtle. Because survey said you're saying Donatello 22%, Leonardo 22%, Raphael, only 12 unpopular votes. Michelangelo, though, he got it, 44%, not even close in the poll. So there you go, Michelangelo, that's your boy. And I think, Joel, you will agree with the poll. Yeah, I see you over there applauding. So yeah, you're good with that.
We're celebrating today.
So, yeah, clearly. And then there is one thing we do have to discuss. We're talking about Ninja Turtles. We can't end this show without talking about pizza, because everybody knows Ninja Turtles love pizza. And I've seen every episode of the cartoon and the movies, and the only two kinds of pizza I can remember them eating were plain cheese or pepperoni. Man, like I told you on social media the other day, they would probably go crazy if somebody gave them a pineapple pizza.
I'm not so sure that hasn't happened at some point, but I would love to see like a quick reaction, like a quick Twitter recap, 30-second video of what happened in the cartoon when they tried to give him pineapple on pizza. I bet Michelangelo would make the right decision no matter what.
That's good. Or he'd also at least, if they're, because they're from the Swords of New York City, they just at least would know where the great 99-cent slice places are in Manhattan, not the $16, $20 gourmet pies. They're not doing that with their gluten-free kale. Like, they're going for like the good old-fashioned bad, oily, bad-for-you cheese like you and I probably are.
Yeah, the shit you find in the gutter. That's what they're going for. A rat just dragged it out, and they're like, nah, f*** you, Master Splinter. Let me get that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the leader is a rat, so you get the pizza rat. So we got my pizza rat's cap today for this conversation. I was prepared.
Oh, everything comes full circle.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, there we go. So we solved that problem. Michelangelo is the winner on this big episode, and you want to be a winner? Click that like subscribe button down below for all the fun here on the Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. 4 big shows waiting for you. Big program announcement. Don't forget my new upgrade to What Is It Really this week. My game show starts giving away prizes, has a lotto draw and prize pool as well. That drops on Thursday. Or those of you watching this show past Thursday, click on it after you're done watching this. You don't have to wait for your treat. So there we are. All right. Well, another fun topic here on the Brew. Ninja Turtles. We got a lot of responses on this one. So thank you everybody for their great topics. A bunch of them are at the bottom of the screen as well. So, all right. One thing we can say, Joel, I think our fans still love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
As they should.
Rightfully so. All right. Jersey Joe, I and you saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, I hope.